Hello. Sorry, I need a second to set some stuff up. Hi, Fauna. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna put some background music, and you can tell me if it's too loud. But hopefully it'll be okay. So hi. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so last day of LightBox. I hope everybody's enjoying it. This is my first convention, so I didn't know what to expect participating in it. And I've been busier than I expected, so I haven't actually been able to listen to a lot of the talks. I'm really glad that they are available. A lot of them, at least, are available for viewing even after it ends. So I'm going to be trying to absorb some of it for the rest of the week. So, but if anybody's watched anything like really interesting, feel free to share it, because I would be interested in seeing what everybody else has been watching. Okay, so just as a little introduction, in case you haven't been here for the past 2 sessions, my name is Daisy, and I am a freelance illustrator based in Seattle. I am what you might say self-taught, in the sense of that I haven't gone to an art school. I don't have an art degree. Instead, I have done like a self-learning kind of path, but I have taken online classes, so I hope that that is clear. I have had instruction. I was always attracted to art growing up. As a kid, as a teenager, I drew a lot. I really enjoyed that form of expression, and then I stopped for a really long time. For several years I had a hiatus where I just didn't draw that much, just life got busy and stuff. And now as an adult, I've pursued art again. I feel like my current art journey started in like 2016. I'd have to like go back to make sure, but that's the year I remember because of Inktober. I remember that was the first year I learned about Inktober, and that really was the momentum behind me going on an art path. And since then, I've taken classes at CGMA, which I highly recommend if you're able to afford it. It's a lot cheaper than doing a physical art school, but they have a lot of online classes and they have amazing instructors. I've also done some self-directed classes like in Skillshare. I'm interested in pursuing that more. And I have done a couple of mentorships. So if you look up certain teachers like Anthony Jones, also known as Robot Pencil, he does a mentorship, and I recommend his mentorship a lot. And several other several other famous artists will offer mentorships, and I think that can be a good way to learn. It just depends on your learning style too. So just to give a kind of if you weren't here previously, kind of to show where I was in 2016 and where I am now artistically, I was going to show some of my old work. So Okay, there you go. So the marker one was done in 2016 for Inktober. The proportions are so off now that I look at it. And then the other one on the right I did this year. And I was pretty proud of this one. There's still issues that I see, but I was proud of it in the sense of like it is my own composition, and even though I do reference things like Asaro heads to make this particular painting, it was mostly from like it wasn't like a photo to draw a painting copy. That's what I'm trying to say anyway. So that kind of gives an idea of where I was and where I am now. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't know if anybody has any questions. Oh, and then just briefly, I'm a freelance illustrator. I'm interested in maintaining a independence as an artist. My independence as an artist. I'm interested in eventually being able to tell my own stories, do my own world building. Currently, most of my income comes from commission work, and I am small enough that I need to actively pursue commissions, so I have to go and search those out and kind of apply for those commissions. I do sometimes get commissions through my website, but it is more, I have to put in effort to get that kind of work because I have a small audience right now, but ideally I'll be able to grow and be able to spend more time on my personal projects. So if anybody has questions regarding that kind of journey, I'm open to that. But what I was wanting us to do, or what the point of this is that we can draw together. The image you see on the screen right now is what I was able to create for yesterday's session. And then so for today, there's a different prompt. The prompt is a tiny huntress with a steed searching for a magical fruit. And I always use reference when I'm drawing, so I have looked up references beforehand and I've put them up on my YouTube channel in the description. I have the Pinterest board with references that I'll be looking at. And feel free, if you're drawing along and you want to follow this prompt, feel free to take a look at those references. I can also put it in the chat. Whoa, give me a second. I got confused. There we go. I can put it in the chat as well. I don't know if that's helpful, but feel free to, if any of those work, feel free to use those. There you go. And but don't feel like you have to follow the prompt if you're working on something else. I'm just glad you're here. And hopefully at the end, when there's just a few minutes left, I do have a Google Drive folder ready, so that at the end I'll open it up. Right now it's not accessible, but I'll open it up, and anybody who's been drawing along, whatever it is you're working on, maybe we can all put our work there together and we can kind of showcase it at the end. The only requirement, it has to be family friendly, so yeah, but when we get there, we'll get there. Okay, cool. Let me see who's here. Oh, okay, so there's people coming back. Thanks for coming. Oh, there's several people here. Nice. Fauna says, everyone else has gone to art school and works for a big company, and I'm so overwhelmed. Yes, art school in the US, at least, I've heard can be hit and miss. There are some very good art schools. Higher education in the US is very expensive, so I know that makes it difficult for some people. One of the big advantages, I think, from art school is that you do get to network easier, from my understanding. You can still network without art school, like by going to conventions once they're available again and not just all online. but there's different paths people can take. And I know of several people who have had this like non-traditional kind of path, and like anything, it's going to take time. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on growing and making my business um, more solid. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah. So I think it definitely it can be done by being self-taught. But anyways, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, okay. So oh, Lucky says you finished yesterday's prompt, and I wanted to show you before I post it and fall asleep tomorrow. Can I upload it to Dropbox? Are you not going to be here the whole session? Is that what you're saying? Because I was going to open it up at the end, but I don't know if you have to go. If you have to go, you can always tag me. I think I saw your progress, so you can tag me on Instagram. Yes. And then Priscilla asks, until when are you going to, what? Until when are going to be this videos up? So my videos will be up on my YouTube channel forever. I think on Lightbox they end today, but yeah, the prompt is right up here. It's that like kind of beige yellowish bar at the top. Cool. So let's go ahead and get started because we only have an hour and time goes by really, really fast. So I registered my business, I think it's 2 years ago. So I've been working on improving my art for about 5 years. And after the 3 years, I registered as a business. And most of my work actually has been happening this year. So, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, bye, Lucky. Thanks for coming by. I'll be on the lookout for your work. So, alrighty. Okay, let's get going. I see Bree's question, and I'll answer it in a little bit. But before getting started, I just wanted to do a little bit of tips and tricks about. They're very, very basic, so you probably already know these, but I just want to talk briefly about character design and some stuff we can try to implement, or things that I'm working on implementing. Something that is always good to work on is line quality. And I've heard from several instructors that there's basically 3 types of lines that you want to work with. And one is like the C curve, the S curve, and the straight. And having that variety in lines makes your line work interesting. And I struggle with this because I am very inspired by kind of Studio Ghibli. And I think I tend to interpret their work with a lot of curves. So a lot of times my work looks kind of very round. But having that variety makes the work more interesting. So I'm actually working on being sure to include more straights. A lot of times when you see line work, it may not appear like it's straights, but a lot of times it's just a bunch of straight lines that are slightly rotated, and that's been really interesting. I've been noticing that a lot more, so that's something to keep in mind. The other thing that I remember struggling with, and I kind of like make a conscientious effort to try to avoid, is to, when you create your little character and you're going to put the clothing and stuff, I would just kind of hug the figure. So if you have like a little t-shirt, and shorts, like I would hug the figure. And something you want to do is to break the silhouette. That can make things a lot more interesting. So if you have shorts or some other outfit, you want to make sure to break that silhouette, and that makes that that helps pass that silhouette test. I don't know if you've heard of that, but the silhouette test is if you have your character and you just kind of bucket fill it black, can you still tell what that character is? So having that, breaking that silhouette can help with that. It makes your character more interesting. It makes your line work more interesting. That I want to I am very interested in incorporating interesting line work into my illustrations. I don't just do painterly, but I want to have that kind of more interesting, those interesting lines. But that's something to do. You can, it doesn't mean that you always have to break silhouette. Having a, what do you call it? Having the, is that, thinking of the right word? Juxtaposition of, like, you could have a very tight top, right? That really is form fitted. You could have that, and then you can have like a flowy skirt like that, and having that, having both areas of interest can make also a silhouette very interesting. So those are just little tips. I don't know, I wanted to share something that hopefully would be useful. So if I wanted to share that, and then maybe we can start drawing. Let me see if there's any other questions. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm using Krita as my software. I've never used Photoshop. I did get to try it out at a convention, and it felt very similar. I think Krita does pretty good. I didn't feel much of a difference between the two. Krita is a free software. I do think that they kind of lag behind. Like whenever Photoshop comes up with some sort of feature, it takes a while, and then Krita will try to mimic it. So that's what I usually work on is Krita, and then I do have an iPad, and on my iPad I work on Procreate, although I've heard awesome things about, what's it called? Infinity something, I think. I forgot what it's called. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's get started. Trying to figure out what I want to draw. I'm between drawing like a mouse mount or a snake, because the mice that I found are so cute. And I love cute stuff, but the snake looks really cool, so maybe I'll do the snake. Trying to figure out which one to use. Yeah, let me know if you've watched anything interesting on at LightBox. I really enjoyed. If you're interested in how to do your own, how to become a freelance artist, and if you're not taking the work at a studio route, Jamila, oh, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It's like Knoph. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, if I'm spelling it correctly. But she had a really interesting talk. I think it was yesterday. I'd have to look it up. But she had one about how to run your business from home, I think. And it was like over 2 hours long, and it had a lot of good information everywhere from how to deal from working from home to kind of more of the boring business side of things. So I would really recommend listening to that. And it sounds like she has multiple videos that are just kind of oriented towards helping people who are trying to set up their own business. Everywhere from like, they even had information on like pricing, how to figure out your prices, which is always like awkward. I don't know, awkward, or like, you know, it's so hard to figure that part out. Snouse, a mouse with a snake. I thought of like having some hybrid thing. I think I'm gonna start with the snake and then kind of make it into more of a dragony thingy or something. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Oh, and then Loish also had a talk, but it was just live. I don't think we can re-watch it. It was interesting. It was about Kickstarters and Patreon and all this like business stuff as well. Nice. It's Clementine. So what does it mean to be a designer? Like what does your work, do you work for, oh yeah, okay, you work at a design studio. See, I'm like, I don't know much. I just know what I've been trying to do. But if you have that kind of experience, like the client experience, that I'm sure that's super, that must be super helpful to have that experience behind you. Oh yeah, Bree, you saw Loish's stream. Yeah, it was really good. I should make like the snake bigger because I don't want the character to get super lost. Oops. Oh. I think I made the snake too big. Or too small. Or not zoomed in enough. Yeah. Oh, did she say it would be up for... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I just saw it through the Lightbox schedule and it said live only, so I was bummed about that. Oh, I was watching, I had to stop right now, but, oh, what's his name? He was doing a portfolio review. I'm so bad with names. I forget people's names. Nicholas Fox? F-O-W-K-E-S, I think. He was doing some portfolio reviews, and I don't know about y'all, but like sometimes like I'll be looking at those portfolio reviews and they showcase the participants' work, And I'm like, okay, that's perfect. It's amazing. There's nothing that can be improved. And then the teacher will do a paint over or make some like adjustments, and I'm like, oh, it is better. Like I couldn't fathom how to improve it, and I'm always like impressed by that. Like it's kind of intimidating. It's like, oh, I couldn't even tell the mistakes that they were talking about, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, Nathan Falk. How do you say the last name? Yeah, that one. I kind of want to know if he does a class. Like he would. I don't know if he does. I would. I love his work. I want to get better at illustration because I think I get pretty lost when it comes to illustration. Oh, so he does do classes on schoolism. Thanks. I need to look at that. I haven't taken any schoolism classes. I've been itching to, though. Yeah, I did see that there's a discount. I heard it was, I think it said $100 off, which is nice. I don't know how much their classes run for, but Yeah, thanks for sharing that about schoolism. Maybe I'll just go afterwards and grab a subscription. I don't know, but there's several artists there that I really love their works. I'm very tempted to do that. Yep. Anybody here in game development? Or interested in game development, I guess. Nice. What? So what? How are you? Are you taking classes right now to get into game development, or how? What is your path? If you don't mind sharing, I don't know. Yeah, art studies are great. I think I need to do more art studies. I used to do them all the time, and I found that it was a great way to improve. struggle with hands and feet. It's like so tempting to hide it. Yeah. I'm like, huh. Maybe a tiny person prompt was not the smartest thing to choose. I'm using Krita. Yeah. It's free. I don't know if you haven't heard of it, but it's free. I used to use GIMP. Yeah. Before Krita, and then I found Krita, and it's, in my opinion, it's a lot easier to use than GIMP. I think the thing that, like, I don't know, the thing that stops me from trying Photoshop is the subscription model. I don't like that. I just got Clip Studio Paint. I haven't used it yet. I just got it this week because it was on sale. I think the sale is over though. So for this live stream, I had to look for what do you call it? Music that has no copyright. So I found some on YouTube. The song is called Bread by Luke Rembo, and it says it's no copyright music. So because if I use, like, sometimes I've streamed you know, like I've had streaming and I just have like random music in the background because I like to listen to music when I'm working, and I forget that I have like music in the background, and it can be like so low volume and YouTube will still pick it up, and then I'll get a copyright warning, or they'll take it down. I've had videos taken down and then I don't notice the notification, so I didn't even realize it was taken down. I'm like, it's kind of it's very frustrating. I don't know. I wish YouTube was a little more lenient about that. So, Lord Savior, what do you like about Clip Studio? Are there any neat features that we should look out for? I've seen art done on it and it looks it looks great. So oh, that's a good question. Clementine, I don't have a Twitch. I wonder if on Twitch it's not as restrictive regarding background music. I don't stream very often, and so I haven't done a Twitch. I haven't made a Twitch channel, but maybe I might look into it if it's easier to do it. Okay. Twitch will mute the background music then if it gets a copyright claim. Oh, okay. Well, at least it doesn't take it down. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling with this prompt. It's okay though. You have good art days, you have bad art days. I feel like I'm struggling with having a tiny character where I want to put quite a bit of detail, but I feel like it's just becoming kind of really distracting or jumbled because of the size. I'm not feeling horribly inspired. That's okay though. I think I've learned though that this isn't always true, but I think for me anyways, I've learned not to give up too early. Sometimes I'll be struggling with something, and if I push through, I'll at the end I'll still end up liking it. I don't think it's always, yeah. The chat knows what they're talking about. I think that was like a big thing that I had to learn when I started doing art again, because before then I had all these unfinished halfway finished things, and I would give up too quickly, basically. I kind of want to, I was thinking of giving it horns, but I don't know where to put the horns. I feel like her feet are placed in a weird spot. I don't know. Yeah. Nancy says every drawing has an awful stage. That is so true. It's an ugly stage. This is definitely like my ugly stage. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I think I've learned that it's okay. Yeah, that's true, Juan. I tend to finish most. I often, lately I often don't give up. I'm trying to think, what was the last time? I think I recently did give up on one, but I think I had spent like an extraordinary amount of time on it and it was just not working out. And I think at that point I was like, okay, well, I have other things I need to do too, so. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so in a few minutes, because we're almost at 6 o'clock, in about at 5:55, I'm going to, if you guys are up for it, if not, that's okay. But what I'm going to do in a few minutes is I'm going to open up the Google Drive folder and I'll put it in the chat. And so if anybody's been working on stuff and they would like to share it, I always get a kick. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but I always enjoy seeing what people are working on. You'll be able to drop it into that folder and we'll go through and see what everybody's been doing. A couple of things. Just please upload what you've been working on during the session and put your name on it. Either if you want to put your real name or your social media handle, and that we know who did what, and we'll share that. You can also tag me on Instagram by using it's lady.chamomile. So if you tag me there, then I'll bring those up as well, and we can see those as well. No pressure or anything. It's just if you want to, we could share that. And then if you keep working on it, because what I've been doing lately anyways, is I never actually finish like each illustration in the 1 hour. So I'll just keep working on it and then I'll post it at some point. Can't promise it'll be tomorrow just because I'm a bit tired from the weekend. It's been pretty busy, but I might either tomorrow or Tuesday I'll post mine, and then alongside it I will post if you share it, I'm gonna take that as permission to post it on Instagram, and I'll tag you and everything. So yeah, if that sounds okay, we'll do that in a few minutes. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Oh, I know what'd be fun is like if they have like some sort of harness. It feels too bland right now. Like I need some more elements. But maybe if it had like a harness. I don't know. This one might change quite a bit. Between now and when I post it. The other ones that I've made so far, they've worked out really well. I think I struggle with having, because like I focused so much on just character design or like portrait paintings, And then I think I struggle when there's like two characters in an image. I wonder if that's why I'm struggling so much right now. Like, I like the idea and I want to push myself in that area, but I am struggling quite a bit with this today. It's okay though. So I often feel like my characters don't feel natural together, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the drive file. And just be careful if anyone is uploading. Be careful you don't. Yesterday we had a file accidentally deleted, so just be careful you don't do that. Okay, so I think it's open. That's okay. It's just the animal. It's okay. I think this is kind of got a little ambitious. It's a harder prompt because it is too. It's the animal plus the writer. So maybe it was a little unfair. So there's the drive. Let me know if it doesn't work, but if it should work. And then I'm going to be looking at Instagram too in case anybody wants to tag me through Instagram. And if not, it's okay. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, so maybe today we're feeling shy. But if you do continue working on it, and would like to share, just tag me. I like to see. If not, it's okay. Ooh, we do have one. Cool. Ah! Okay. Okay, we got a couple. All right. Oh, so cute. Okay. That's okay. All right. Okay, if you guys are okay, maybe I was just being impatient. Nice. Oh, these are so fun. Oh my goodness, these are so fun. Okay, I'll share them in a second. I'm giving a little bit more time. I think the fun thing about prompts is that you get to see everybody's different imaginations and way of thinking and everything. Like, yeah, like I love these because it's like totally different from mine. Okay. Oh, but I think there's some that don't have the names, guys. Put your names. You don't have to put your names, that's okay. Okay, cool. Alrighty, I'm gonna start sharing. We've got 4. Oh, where are you? Alright, let's do this. Oh, Mochi's back! Oh, your art's so cute. I can't wait to see this one finished. I love your work. I looked through your profile on Instagram. It's so pretty. This gives me like Rapunzel vibes. But I know your colors are gonna be gorgeous. So nice. And then it's Isis. And you were here yesterday, right? Yeah, I think you were here yesterday. Sorry, I'm like really bad with names. I forget people's names and I feel awful about that. But this is cute. It's like, I'm guessing it's an apple. And you have the horse and yeah, that is, I like the storytelling there. It's really good. Ooh, I want to see this finished. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I love this. I like your pose. I was struggling a lot with my pose, but I really like your pose. It was so good. Alright. Nice. Yes, the cute mouse. Yeah, this prompt was quite a bit more involved than the last 2. There's like sometimes I'm like, yes, I want to do something super exciting and then I bite off more than I can chew. Okay, cool. Let me see. Nice. And that's okay. I won't post. I'll wait. Because I want to finish mine as well. So we have like a day, or it might be 2. I think the last few times I've been trying to have them done by the next morning, but I'm pretty tired after today, so I might take a break. But it's nice. I like the silhouette is good. I mean, you just have to add in a few more details. Yeah. Alright. Oh, there's more. Oh, it's flipped. Can I rotate it? Is there a way? I don't know if I can rotate it. But yeah, okay, well, just, you know. So it's a bear. Nice. Oh, a map. It's quite a bit of storytelling there. I'm trying to figure out why, oh, is it like, I'm trying to figure out why the rock has kind of like the map as well. I'm not sure what the story is there, but I like the elements, they're really good. And the bear is so cute, it's got a butterfly. Alright, I think there's only one more. Oh, I need to check my Instagram in case somebody did that one. Oh no, see, like, how do I flip it? I'm sorry, I don't know if I can flip it. But that is, it's a platypus? Is it a, oh, like, it's a platypus with, is it an otter on a platypus? That is super cute. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Someone can't share it because can't access on your phone. Do you have a Gmail? You have to have a Gmail account. And then you could take a photo maybe and then upload it. Cool. Yeah, these are super creative. I love it. I think that they're the most creative from the 3 days. Let me check Instagram if there's anything on Instagram. Oh, yeah, there's one on Instagram. It's Matt, who was here yesterday. Okay, cool. Ooh, I love your sketches. They have such nice chonkiness. Like the shading. I just love the shading. It's so good. And it's traditional, which is like my biggest fear. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if people are having trouble with the drive. I'm sorry. But yeah, I like this a lot. It's very nice. I like it. Cool. Anything else, or is that it? I think that's it. What? Yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks everyone. Yeah, thank you. So thanks for, oh, there's another one. Hold on. It's bears. Nice. There you go. With pen. Wow. Okay. Yes, Aaron Blaze draws the best bears. The best animals. Nice. Cool. I think that's it. So thank you. It's really nice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, so just tag me if you're gonna keep working on it. And if you have a social media, you can tag me on Instagram, and then I can post it. So cool. Thank you. Well, we're at the end of Lightbox, but yeah, a lot of the stuff is rewatchable. So there was just so much content, and a lot of it is very educational. So I'm gonna try to go back and try to absorb more of it. So yeah. All right. Okay. We'll see you guys around. Cool. If I'm glad you like it. I don't stream very often, but if you'd like to, you can just subscribe to me on YouTube, and I guess turn on the notification. I still struggle a bit with finding time to do stuff on my YouTube, but if you do that and I do streaming, then you'll get notified at some point. But I'm still trying to organize my time and figure out how to do all this freelancing stuff. So yeah. All right. Cool. Oh yeah, and my Instagram is lady.chamomile. So yeah. Sorry, I didn't put it in the chat. Okay. All right, cool. We'll see you guys later. Bye.